Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to this end-to-end AIML session. We're gonna learn lots of things. So I think we have done lots of theory sessions so far. So now we're gonna have hands-on experience. So welcome you guys. Welcome you everyone. So today we're gonna see some hands-on concepts of Python programming. I'm very excited to do this hands-on experience to you guys. Okay. So I think without wasting any time, we can directly jump into the video. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah, welcome,
today,
welcome
yeah,
everyone. So today we are going hands-on on Python programming. So we'll go understand the basic concepts and then we will define those concepts. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. So guys, one thing. So first thing first, okay. As we are discussing Python, right? So Python is like a powerful and a easy programming language, which is mostly it is like a English language, right? So that is what the major advantage of Python. And one more thing, guys, I'm gonna tell one thing. So you guys use Google Colab, okay? It is very user friendly. Whenever you begin with the AML model training, machine learning, anything, just go for Colab. It has lots of pre-built libraries. It makes the things very easier. Okay, so that's the reason I'm just asking you guys to go for the Colab. Okay, it's very simple. Go to the Chrome and just type COLAB and click on
So
the first link.
so can
Yeah,
we do one thing? Can you just show them
yeah.
live demo
Sure, sir.
how to
Yeah,
do that?
yeah. So I will stop sharing the screen. I will share the screen for you guys. Okay, wait a minute. I will just share the screen. Okay. Let me know if my screen is visible, sir. Okay. So I'm just sharing the Google screen. Okay. Can you guys able to see the screen?
Yes, yes.
That's great. Okay. Just go for the Google. Okay. And then what you need to type? Just type collab. That's it. Okay, the first link you will be getting, right? This is what Google Colab. Okay, it will open the Colab notebook where you guys can play with your Python coding. Okay, I'm gonna just click on it. Okay, hope you guys able to see the screen. See here, everything will be displayed here. Okay, whatever the before and the coding part that I'm having is just displaying. For you guys, it will be very new. Okay, whenever you go with the things, you just click on the new notebook. Okay, it will create a new notebook for you. Okay, that's a process, guys. Okay, just go to the go to the Chrome and just search for Google Colab and or Collab, and you will just ended up coming like this. Okay, this is where your entire code will be. Okay, this is a like sample notebook they are having. Welcome to Collab. Okay, so this is what the sample collab that we will be having once you click on the collab.
So then
So
how
I
they
will explain.
will integrate the data, like how,
Yeah.
where they need to have, so
Yeah.
step by step if,
Yeah, sir. Yeah, I will do that. Yeah. So this is what the interface that we are having, guys. Okay. So here this is the title of the notebook. So welcome to Collab is the title of the notebook, and we are having file icon where we can do lots of things like creating a new notebook, open the notebook, upload the notebook which we are having, and we can save everything in the drive. So sir is asking me to explain where can they have a data set, right? You can have the data set in drive, and we just able to integrate it. Okay, then you can save this notebook, you can download this notebook, like those things you can do. And one more thing, you can edit everything. Okay, you can select the cell, cut the cell, copy the cell, paste everything you can do. Similarly, you can view it, okay, like a table format. You can go for a notebook format, and you can execute the history, like those things. Okay, and you can insert the cell. So I will explain everything when we just do the coding part. Okay, here you just have an idea of how this entire structure looks like. Okay, so you can code cell, text cell. Code cell where we just do coding, and whereas text cell is used to input some text. Okay, and we are having header session, and then we are having scratch code cell, and then code snippet, like those things we are having. Runtime, this is where, guys, so we will be having special kind of runtime. We can use both here. What are the things we have learned? We have learned Python. One more thing is R, right? Both the things are available here, so we can use it. Okay, then tools, it has some inbuilt tools, like we can use some shortcut keys. I will tell a simple key, shift enter, which is used to run each and every cell. Okay, and we are having different help function. Okay, so this is, we are having text, right? So this is called as text cell. And if you guys just move down here, you guys see this is what the code cell. Okay, so this is what the overall understanding of this collab. Okay, it is like a notebook. Okay, it is like a IDE. Whenever you need to run a Python, you need to go for an IDE. So whenever you are, I think you guys are very familiarized with Visual Studio Code. You guys should have familiarized with Visual Studio Code, where we can run any kind of programming. Okay, but whenever you need to run Python, it is a programming language where you can use this Google Colab, which is offered by the Google. Okay, so yeah, this is what the overall understanding of Google Colab. I think once we jump into the coding part, you guys can able to understand each and every cell. I will explain that. Okay. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Yeah, so first of all, whatever data you have done, like you have to see data. First, see whenever you uh, collect data and you make the folders, okay? So first see hands-on, see how data is looking manually, look at data. So if you see some problem in it, so definitely that will give you an idea when you go for data pre-processing and cleaning and stuff. So you have to understand that aspect. Second is you need to have classified folders, and then what you have to do is then you can upload into Drive. So you have to upload into Google Drive the data. Then you can directly you can have a link so that when you go and you connect your notebook with the data, whatever data you want to work on or you want to perform functions. So it should be integrated so that you are connected with that data, and then you will work well with the, you will get all the things and you will understand it properly. So those steps kindly include, before you open Google Colab, you have to have a look in the data.
Yeah, so as sir is explaining, it is like a next stage, next level. Okay, so I think this basic steps you guys need to know in order to run this code. Okay, okay, but there are different kind of things that we're gonna learn by using this collab. You guys gonna amazed with how we can upload the data, we can access the data from the drive itself. Okay, so now for this session, you guys have an understanding. Go to the Google and type collab, and then press on the first link that you guys are having, and you can get this like
Yes,
window
yes,
where
yeah.
you can
Let us
try
start with
Python
that.
program.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
will go accordingly. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we will start today's session. Okay, I think you guys are very much excited to start this session. Okay, so I will share that screen. Okay, so today it's gonna be completely hands-on, guys. Okay, so I will share the screen, and let me know if my screen is visible. Yeah, is my screen is visible, sir?
Yeah, yeah, it's visible. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So this is similar thing. I have just go for the Google and type the collab and press on the first site, and then I got this. Okay, yeah, guys. Now I'm gonna tell some interesting things. Okay, this cell you are having, right? Day one introduction to Python programming. This is what called as a text cell. If you double click on it, you guys can see this is how it looks. You need to have a text inside this, and if you need to bold it, you need to just enclose it by using double stars. Okay, we are having, and in order to get the text more size, you need to use this asterisk. Okay, that's it. This is kind of a formatting. Just understand this is a text cell. Okay, so let's jump on to the concept that we're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn introduction to Python, the like a practical session. Okay, so first thing first. So Python, as we had discussed, it is a versatile programming language, and it is widely used by like web developers, data scientists, automation user, and like for automating everything. The Python is very basic, and they are using that. And Google Colab is a cloud-based Jupyter notebook environment that allows us to write and execute the Python program. So why I'm using that means, one thing, you guys doesn't need to use your local system. Okay, just you go for online and use it. You guys doesn't believe, sometimes I have used my mobile phone to do the programming in the collab. I've just, whenever I'm traveling, right, I'm not able to carry this laptop. Okay, whenever there is a congested kind of thing, I will mostly travel in bus. So what happens means I will not get that much space. I will just use my smartphone, go to the Chrome, and then I just type collab, and then I just worked out it. It will be very small, but like it is very user friendly since it is a cloud based solution. It is very helpful for us to do the things. Okay, yeah, over to you, sir.
Yeah, it is very user friendly, the interface, and it's, I feel like it's very convenient for me. uh, I don't prefer Anaconda or Jupyter Notebook, so that they are great, but I am very comfortable with Google Colab because I can integrate anytime any kind of data. I can do multiple functions, and I can get anything, any library. I just need to write a line of code and I'll get that integrated, and I'll perform my. But sometimes it has the little demerits, like sometimes it might crash when you have huge amount of data, so you need to have good internet connection and stuff. But otherwise it's a great platform. And the other thing is uh, you don't need your own compute power. You can buy GPUs, you can buy space if you have a big project, which like I think around 100 GB they are giving something free. You can use that, but after that, you need to buy if you have bigger projects. So, but practicing, learning, I don't think you need much compute power or space or something. But later, if you are doing deep learning projects, deep big projects, so you need to buy GPUs or CPUs, whatever your project requires. Yeah.
Yeah, sir has mentioned one more thing. I have forget to mention that. So because like since it is a cloud-based platform, we need internet connection, right? So that is only, I think I will not say it is a demerit. Nowadays we are all having like 2 GB of data every day. So it's not gonna take that much, but we need an internet facility. Okay. So I I think sir also prefer this collab. But personally for me, collab is a go-to option for me. Whenever I just code, collab is a go-to option because consider guys, if current power of uh, anything, like it is portable, right? Everything that you are doing here, it will be in the drive. Wherever you go, you just log in your account and you will get the code. So that much facility it provides. Okay,
And you
so
don't
I
need
think we
to
can move on to the session. Okay, we are just,
and
yeah,
you don't need to download and stuff.
yeah,
You'll just go to the link, you integrate with your email account, you connect your drive, you just upload the data into the drive, get the path into your code. When you're going and configuring, you want to configure that particular code and connect with the notebook which you want to perform. It's very simple. Like if you do one or two times, it will be like a very cakewalk. It's very simple, user friendly. It will give you suggestions if you're making errors, if you have errors, so you can do iteration, and it will like debugging also is a big advantage. So you get a lot of suggestions from Google, because they are using AI also. They have integrated Gemini also in it, so you will get very much like it's a cool platform for Python learners, aspirants. So just learn hands on, and simultaneously you also practice. While we have opened, you also open Google Colab and try to feel the interface, try to see how it works, and you will face challenges, and then write in the comment section, we'll help you out.
yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so I think we are just promoting the collab, but what is the main thing here, miss guys? We are not promoting, but like from our experience, we are just saying whenever you use the collab, it is more flexible. You doesn't need to worry about anything. Only thing you need an internet. That's it. whenever wherever you go, whatever you need, you can just able to recreate it. So that's the thing, guys. Okay, I think we can move on to the concept. Okay, so setting up Google Colab, that is what the first thing that we're going to do. So this kind of cell is called as a like it is a coding cell where we can place the code. Okay, so here you can see we are having a print statement. Okay, print, within the bracket we are having hello world. Okay, what it does means it just able to print the statement which is inside it. You can provide your name also. What this print statement will do means it is able to print whatever the content which is inside the circle bracket. That's a major thing, guys. Okay, so guys, here you can see the like a play button, right? Whenever you press that, this entire cell will run and it will create the answer. Okay, this is what the console, you just consider it as a console, we will be getting the answer. So you can see the explanation. The above code prints the hello world to the output, and Google Colab allows us to create a markdown cells for adding explanation and code cells for writing Python code. Okay, this is what the markdown. Okay, I think this is very easier, right? This is markdown. Whenever we are having a text kind of thing, that is called as a markdown. Okay, whenever there is a cell which we can run, okay, that is called as a coding cell. Okay, so this is how we can specify the things. I think now we are somewhat entered to the collab terminologies. Okay, this is text cell and this is like a coding cell, and this print inside which we are having hello world is like a print statement in the Python. Yes, sir, over to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is that. So these are the like you need to get familiar with the terminology and in application that when you're using Google Colab. So these are the statements which you need to understand that this is hello world is a it's a markdown cells. They explain about like when we write our first program in C. So we write hello world, we write like we have a built-in library std dot so we already have a library. So from there we ask the program to run and print that particular word, so then it will print accordingly. So nothing is magic in computer science, in computer programming. Everything, something somewhere somebody has defined and written, and then we just need to write the right functions to uh, perform that particular thing, and we get printed on our screen. So everything, even comma, parenthesis, inverted commas, brackets, everything is, guys, defined. So you just need to get familiar with it. So that's it. Then you will also perform the same thing. You just need to get familiar. It's not a rocket science.
Sir is mentioning like comma, quotation, everything. It is already there. We need to just use it. Okay. So yeah, guys. So we can move on to the next thing. We are going to see basic Python syntax. Okay. First, what we're gonna see, variables and data types. Guys, if you guys know what is variables and data type, please post it in the comment. Okay. What is a variable and what is a data type? Okay. We are moving to the coding part. Okay. I'm not gonna explain. Okay. So just mention in the comments. Okay. So variables and data type. First, what we gonna do means, see here, guys. Python does it explicitly require us to give what the data type the variable belongs to. Okay, why I'm saying that means, see here, x equal to 10. It itself take 10 as an integer, so we need to take x as an integer data type. Next, y is equal to 3.14. It itself take it is a float value. M is equal to Python with it double quotes. It itself take it as string. Sorry, I have said M. That is name equal to Python, which in double quotes it will take as a string. Then is valid, which is equal to true, which is a boolean value. True and false are boolean value. So the is valid is considered as a boolean type by itself. We doesn't need to put int x equal to 10, float y is equal to 3.14. No, nothing like that. It will itself understand. So once I declare these variables, I'm gonna print these variables. Okay, see here, it is printing. 10, 3.14, Python, and true. So here you guys see what is variable. Here the answer. Variable stores data and Python automatically assign a data type based on the value. You doesn't need to do anything. Just declare the variable and then assign the value to it. You doesn't need to give it is a string, it is a character, it is a float, it is an integer. No, nothing like that. You just need to declare it to the variable. That's it. That's enough. Okay. Next, integer, float, string, boolean are some of the basic data types that we are having. Okay. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Yes. So see, you when we define variable and data types, so suppose you have given x equal to 10. So in Collab, what will happen that you don't have to define the what you call as data type. So it naturally takes that because now it has reached to a level. So if you see in C, we have to define a data types when we are writing a particular variable. We have to, but here it naturally takes that Python as a string, like because it is name. So for names, we whatever names we call, we that is the data type will be always string. You need to understand this, whether it defines himself or you have to write a code. So you have to understand it. Float always, like when it is into decimals and fractions, whatever, so it is always this way. So when it is a normal number, it is integer, and when it is true and false, it is boolean. So you have to understand this. So just absorb this so that you will understand what is integer, what is float, where it is used. These are just data types. So what kind of data we are explaining in the variable with, like, suppose x is a variable equal to suppose 10. So we are defining that, but we need to also define the data type. Whatever language you are going to learn, or you want to do projects, you have to define these things, data types, what is the variable, so that program will understand. Otherwise, program is not a god. Program doesn't know that what project you have, what problem statement you have, then computer science world won't be there. You have to define each and everything, and you have to understand the basics, fundamentals of it, like integer, what is integer, what is float, what is string, what is boolean. So these are the basic things. So once you understand it, you can write a good line of code you can start with.
Yeah, that's great, sir. Okay. So I think we can move on to the next thing. Basic operators. Okay. I think you guys are already familiar with what is operator, right? Plus, minus, division, like those things are operators. Okay. Whichever with operands it will perform the operation. Okay. Operators with operands it will perform the operations. Okay. So basic operation. First is arithmetic operation. We're gonna declare two different variables. Okay. A equal to 5, B equal to 2. Guys, tell me what is the data type of A and B in the comments. Okay, A is 5 and B is 2. I'm just defining. So what is the data type of A and what is the data type of B? I'm just asking a question. Guys, please put it in the comments. Okay, now we're gonna perform the addition operation. A plus B. Okay, it gonna add the things. Next, subtraction. A minus B. Then multiplication. A star B. Division. A slash B. Modulus A percentage B. Okay. Now, what happens? Let's see. For addition, A plus B, 5 plus 2. What is an answer? It is 7, right? Then, for subtraction, A minus B, 5 minus 2, it's 3, right? Next, we are having multiplication. A is 5, B is 2. Okay. What we multiply means what happens? 10. 5 twos are 10. Yes, we are having 10. Then A divided by B. 5 divided by 2, that is nearly 2.5. Yeah, we are having 2.5, right? Now, modulo. Modulo will give the remainder, right? 5 divided modulo 2. What it will give? What it will gonna give? 1. Okay. So whenever like it is like a reminder it will give. Okay, so that is what the model. So these are the basic operations that we are having in Python. So explanation like basic arithmetic operations are straightforward in Python. You just need to add the things. That's it. Yes, sir. Over to you.
So see again, guys, it's very simple. Like we in first, second standard, we learn all these things. So here, you just need to apply. So arithmetic operations, the basic operation, like you have to define first. You have to define variable. A is a variable you have defined with whatever is the variable. It can be 6, it can be 7, but we have kept it 5. B is equal to 2. We have defined it. Then we did the basic arithmetic operations on. So plus is always called operator. It operates. So A and B is operands. So A is operand, B is operand. Plus is operator. So operator does function on operands. So when it will A plus B, so operator, operator, operand, operator, and operand. So this is how mathematically or like in computer science. So you know A plus B, but in computer science, this is called operator, operand, plus is called operator, B is called uh, operand again. So you always do operation on operands. So this is how you have to understand. So similarly, when you see A minus B, same thing. A see operator can be different. It is plus here, it is minus here, and below it is multiplication, then divide, then modulus. So but the same the concept remains same. So operands are always um, operated by arithmetic signs on the other operand. So this is how you have to make it understand. So because if somebody asks you what is A, you need to know it is operand. What is B? It is operand. What is plus? It is operation operator. What is minus? It is operator. What is divide? Multiplication? It is operator. What is A here? It is operand. What is B is operand. So this is how you need to understand.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. So this is what the basic operation that we are having. So moving on, we are having something called as input and outputs. Okay. So guys, this is very important. We guys can input whatever we need. Okay. See here, we are having an input statement. Input, enter your name. I'm just giving it to the username. Okay. Then it will print this username here. That's it. This is what the input and output operation. Using input, what happens means if we run this cell by using this play button, what happens? Enter your name. You need to enter your name. Like I'm just entering Raja, right? So once I enter this name, it will be stored in username. Once I print it, hello, and there is a username, right? What is the username? It is Raja. So hello Raja. So that will be printed. So this is how you can manage the input and output. As a
But
user, you can
but
give the input.
I have a question here. So, where have you defined your name?
Yeah, it is we are giving in a real time.
Okay, it's a we are
Whenever you
here.
just run this,
Okay,
yeah, whenever you run this, because since it is an input, you just pop up by the box,
okay,
and I will give input as Raja. Now it
okay,
will be stored in username.
okay.
So the next statement,
It is taking your name from the user ID or somewhere
yeah,
from. Okay,
username.
yeah, yeah,
Since we are having input, okay,
yeah,
so
yeah. I
that's it.
understand because you have already user. You are the user. If it is somebody else, so it will show that
Yeah.
name. Okay,
Yeah. So it is like a manual thing. You can enter any name. I can enter sir's name also. Whatever name you enter, it will be displayed in the next line. Okay. This statement will create a box kind of thing. Okay. Whenever you run this statement will create a box kind of thing. You need to just enter whatever things that you need. Enter your name. You just need to enter your name. So in the next statement, it will print hello. Username is the name that you are given. and then exclamation mark. So this is what all about this input and output. So explanation input is used to take input from the user, and print is used to display the output. So for input, we need to use a function called as input, and for the output, we need to use a function called as print. Okay, that's it. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Yeah, again, well said. And we need to give the input. So, see, there are three things in computer science when it comes to programming: input, function, and output. These three things are very important. So, whatever you are giving input, and there is a black box which is where the function happens, and then there is an output when you get the result. So, similarly, input is the username, okay, given, and then there's a function which happens which you don't see, that happens in the black box, and then there is an output. So this is how it works.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Okay, so till this, guys, what we have learned means we have learned about how we can set up the collab, and how we can do some basic operations like sorry, before that we have seen about print statement, right? So we will have just a go through. Okay, so we have introduced how to use a collab, what are the basic things that we are having in collab, what is a text cell, what is a code cell, these things. And we have introduced you again to the Python, and how you can set up this collab. And we have seen a print statement. Okay, then we have gone through the basic syntax that we are having, and we have seen a magic. Python itself understand what is the data type of each and every variable. Okay, then we
that
have
is
seen about
that
basic
is
operations.
that is why it is the simplest English language. We call it, you just need to apply a little bit of logic. So it is very, very, very simple and very excellent, powerful language. So we used to say about it, okay?
Yeah, that's the thing. And we've gone through like basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo, like those things. Then we have looked into a great thing like input and output. Okay, so where we as a user we can give the input. Okay, by using this input, enter your name. What happens means it will pop up the box. You give your input. I can give sir's name also, my name also. The guys you are watching, no, you can give your name. I'm giving my name Raja. Okay, in the next statement it is printing hello Raja. Okay, so that is what we are having here. Okay, so yeah, that's all about this session, guys. We will just meet you again this coding session. So yeah, guys, thank you for every one of you. So keep practicing, as Sarah is saying, keep practicing. Okay, we will meet in the next session, guys. Yeah,
Yes,
bye everyone.
absorb these terminologies, guys. Just understand it. It is very simple. Just to have focus and attention and practice again and again. Go through our all sessions 5 to 10 times, and then come to here, because then you'll understand that why we are doing this, why we are learning this, what is the purpose, and we are just getting familiar with the tool. And then when we go for projects, and then we go for capstone project at the end of this particular program, where it's a year-long program. At that point of time, you will understand the value of this, because when you pay attention, when you're consistent, when you're regularly watching 5 10 times these sessions, then you will do reinforced learning. That's why I'm saying, when you do 5 10 times you learn, that's called reinforced learning. You improve, 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 and then you become world's best AI scientist or data scientist or AI engineer or AI researcher. Okay, so understand these things. Nobody will teach you this, even if you pay 5 10 lakh rupees, because we are teaching with simplicity, the basic. We don't teach here fluff. It is the We are going to the point, basic to the point. And if you understand, if you make this foundation very strong, so nobody is going to shake you. You will be always excellent. Yes.
Yeah, guys. So we will all meet in the next session. Bye, guys. Bye.